Alright, hello everyone. So the fourth Walpurgisnacht is here and I have so many things to talk about. You have to pull this banner. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Let's just watch the video first and then we can talk about why. Alright, so at the start we see the preview of the enemy that we're gonna face. This is the violet section of the lobotomy pop ordeals or trials that you have to deal with in Lockpop. And then now they'll show us a little bit of the egos and IDs. Alright, so we get a little bit of Ryoshu here, and it looks like Spider-Butt Ryoshu. But I want to point out one thing here. I'm going to pause right here. She's using a non-Spider-Butt weapon in her left hand, which is Penitence. Penitence is from another abnormality, but the rest of the kit from the suit to the weapon is Spider-Butt. Alright. So we got 1, 2, first skill. We have 1, 2, 3. I want to point out the animation here is extremely cool because look at that slash. That slash, there was a light and there was a spider because she's using two different weapons here. Super cool. And then we got 1, 2, 3. But this is actually her third skill. So her third skill has two different forms. 1, 2, and also 3. So it looks like she has an enhanced third skill and she has a non-enhanced third skill. If you look at the enhanced version, her eye actually gets clouded over by the spider butt. And then the regular version, her eye stays the same. So that is something that she's building up to become like, I don't know, spider form or something, where she unleashes the full power of the ego or something along those lines. Yeah, really cool animation. Really like the attention to detail here. Very nice. Also, she's wearing the armband. Very cool. Okay, then I want to point out this line here. I wheel you because I am strong. Just remember that line. That's all. Oh, and then here it is. Solemn Lament. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many. I give up. And because he's using so much, he's also hitting, I think, 3 enemies here. So if it's Solemn Lament, it's going to be multiple coins for sure. We don't know how many. If it's 8, it'll be ridiculous. But it's hitting triple in an AoE, right? So that seems a bit ridiculous. I think some people have theorized that Solemn Lament is going to be a Tremor-related ego, where all this thing here is supposed to do like Tremor Burst shit. But I didn't really see any Tremor Burst animations while watching this part here. But at the same time, it does look extremely painful because this is going to be a multi-coin ego, wing beat, walk. So this could exist, alright? Yeah. Really cool shit here. Really cool shit. I want to point out the art here. It's so damn good. Look at this. Their heads crossed. The funeral of this guy face is over here, and Gregor's face is here, and he looks so damn dapper. I could mistake him for the Black Silence. Like, look at that shit. He looks so good. He looks so good in his suit. Holy shit. Oh, and wait, and also the arm. His cockroach arm is just butterflies. Oh, peak. It's peak art. It's peak art. I love it. Alright, corroded form. Kicks open the coffin. And we see a bunch of attacks. Don't know how many hits it's going to be. Don't really know what it does. But I think if you freeze it a little bit here, you actually see, right? The enemies here, the mates, they transform into whatever these are. Actually, no, it's just them, but like white and black. Yeah, pretty much. Now, I don't know what you call this, but they change color. And then it's just a field of dead butterflies. Super cool. Animation just keeps getting better. Alright, and then we also have the Lord Employee who's wearing the Solemn Lament gear. Freeze right here, we have the Solemn Lament weapon, we have the Solemn Lament suit, we have the Solemn Lament ego gift here. I just call it Solemn Lament, guys, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be Funeral of the Dead Butterflies, but it's too damn long to say, so it's just Solemn Lament everything. He's wearing the full Solemn Lament gear. We got 1, 2, we got a series of attacks on number 2 here, but I think it's going to be a 2. Right? Let me go back and check, yeah? Sorry. Okay, we got 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna guess 3 because that was really very fast animations to guess like how many attacks. It's either 2, like maybe it's just one really fast attack instead of like 2 attacks, but it could also be 3. I don't know. If it's a 4 coiner, it would be awesome. So This one is going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Alright, so we got a 4 skill tree, and then we have a special little animation here where Yisang ends it with the cross symbol as well as the little circle here. You see in skill tree, he also does the little circle here at the end. Yeah, see, he does that, and this new skill here, whatever it is, also does the little circle at the end here. It's like a reload because it cocks the gun also. So I think he might be building up some charges or something along those lines, or maybe replenishing bullets every time he dumps a few attacks or something along those lines, because like I don't know what this reload animation is. Also, it reminds me of Equilibrium, the movie, where they just kind of like use gun fu and then they put their arms in a cross, because these animations are damn sick. Reminds me of that movie, really long time ago. So good. Okay, and then there's a little pun here apparently. He says his name. So in English, they translated it as "Yield into solemnity, all now grieve them nevermore," which is Wisang, Yisang. So yeah, that's how they kind of they just throw his name in there in the English version. But I think in the Japanese and Korean, they straight up say Yisang. And then the Yisang can mean something else in that language. I'm not too specific. I'm not too sure about the specifics here, but it's something along those lines. I know this too is in Chinese is literally Yisang. So yeah, it means two different things basically. And then we have Hod as well as the Dawn Office here. I forgot the other two names. Is it Walter or something? But this is like Roland's friend and Philip's mentor. And then this is one of the ladies in the office who Philip has a crush on, I think. Because one of the realizations for Philip is that he should have confessed to her or something along these lines. Yeah, I'm not too excited about all of these really. I mean, picking up Hod would be nice, but I'm still waiting for Ryoshu. Fruit of Understanding going to be in the Mirror Dungeon from what I can tell. We are going to be fighting more purple enemies, which is the violet enemies. So we have that thing, and then we have the little gooey things to go and defeat. And then we can see the death animation here. So yeah, it's pretty much very similar to the Lobcorp animations, where how they die pretty much. Yeah, so let's just break down what we saw here. 1 sin and 100 good deeds. This is the weapon that Ryoshu is going to be using. We see the spider eye suit that Ryoshu is using, as well as the weapon that Ryoshu is using. But remember what I said? Ryoshu said that she was the strongest. Well, I had to dig real deep into my Limbus company brain, and then I found this, and I was like, no way. All right, no way. Look back at it. Wait, not this part here. This part here, where she's swinging this here, and then she says, "I am strong." Oh my god. It's the Red Mist Ryoshu Phase 1. Oh my god. It's the cook. Okay, I mean, she's not wearing the Spider-Bird outfit, but that's like semantics, man. It's the exact same loadout as the Red Mist Phase 1. This is Phase 1 of the Red Mist. Oh my god. We are so cooked. Oh, it's Ryoshu. I always knew it would be Ryoshu. I always knew it would be, which is why she's my favorite character, because she will be the one to inherit the Red Mist. Okay. Besides that, Solemn Lament, I talked about it, reuse coin a bunch. Since it does stagger damage, most likely pivoting towards the Tremor side, but we saw that it did a bunch of AoE, so I'm thinking that it's going to be it could actually just be full damage, or it could just have some small like stagger build-up or something along those lines, or it could just be straight up this. You could just straight up do this. When you hit someone, you deal 3 damage, or you just deal 3 stagger damage directly. I don't know how they're gonna balance it, because it hits 3 AoE and it uses so many damn coins. It's crazy. Gregor's Stonks just rose a lot if the numbers are good. I cannot wait to see what they're trying to cook with this one. It could also be sinking for all I know, because the funeral guy is like, I don't know. A funeral is kind of depressing, right? Like, okay, at this point, I'm reaching like real deep into some weird word associations here, but like whatever. Pretty much, Yisang is going to be wearing the dual wielding guns here. They have a shtick in Lobcorp where they actually do white and black damage at the same time, because they are 2 different types. And then we have the armor, and then we also have the ego gift. He's wearing all of it. You can go and double check. And finally, the ordeal. How it used to work is that we have the statue, and this statue would basically cause havoc if you don't kill it. And if you try to kill it, it will use tentacles to smack you around. So the goal is to definitely focus fire these things here. And then the previous ones, the goo that we saw, the fruit of understanding, these guys also cause havoc pretty much. They will just make the cliff off counters for the Abnos go to 0 and then do a bunch of white damage. So it's very, very annoying. You want to control them and kill them as fast as possible, but they die very fast. So yeah, you just send a group of employees, punch the shit out of them, they usually are going to die very fast. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen in the fights. We'll just have to focus on these guys real quick and then dump all of our damage into the statue over here and try to kill it as fast as possible so it doesn't cause too much havoc with us. I don't know how they're going to make the mechanics interesting, but we'll just have to wait and see what Kim Ji-hoon has cooked for this one. Alright, so once again, why I said you have to pull is because Ryoshu is the strongest. Oh my god, it's finally coming. The Copium Phase 1 Red Mist. Surely I am right. Surely I am right. It's the Red Mist in Spider-Bug clothing, but she is strong. Oh. Oh, the strongest, the strongest. Okay, alright. So that is all of my theories. If you have any idea what kind of IDs these are going to be, feel free to just dump them in the comment section below and tell me how excited you are and how much resources you've saved. Personally, I have 50k to the sea, so I'm going to get everyone no matter how hard I pull. I must get Ryoshu. I must get her. Good luck to Asgu as well. May he not be cursed in this pool. Alright, that's all. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.